What's up, guys? It's Nate Wilson here from the Woodland Park Fitness Center. I do personal training at the Woodland Fitness Center, and I wanted to develop a workout that I could put on video and give to you guys. And this is something a little more for the heavier lifters, the bodybuilders, power lifters, people want to maintain strength, want to maintain muscle mass, and put more tension on your muscles. I noticed a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of other videos that people are doing are great for cardio and great for getting the heart rate up and doing that type of thing and smoking you that way. But it's kind of hard to find body weight workouts that put a lot of tension on your muscle and you can still grow from. So I wanted to develop something for that. If I wanted to just, give you an intense workout that's going to make you puke, I could just make you do burpees for an hour until you puke. But I wanted something a little different, okay? Something a little different from the high intensity and circuit workouts that you're going to see. So, a couple of things that you can use for this workout. If you got resistance bands at home, that's going to be great. I bought this deal at Walmart, and you can increase or decrease tension by putting more bands on the little hook here, okay? So you got this little hook. If you want to just use this, that's okay. If you wanted to add resistance, you take this, boom, click it on there, now you got more resistance. These are at Walmart. I think it was like 25 bucks. There's a third one that goes with this. They got medium, ultra heavy, and I don't know what the other one is, probably moderately heavy. So we're going to be using these. I'm going to show you some exercises that you can use with these if you have some. Another tool you can use is a backpack, okay? You can load a backpack up with as much weight as you want. You could take a normal body squat and just by simply putting a bunch of weight in your backpack, make it a little tougher, okay? And then we got some dumbbells. These are light ones, these are 5s. Of course, if you have heavier dumbbells, you can use those, especially for some of you stronger dudes out there. You might want to use the heavier ones to put more tension on your muscle over time. And also, we're going to be using a towel, okay? And I'll get into what we're going to use this for here in a little bit. But this is going to be a leg workout, okay? And when we have the opportunity to step away from the gym and we got to do at-home stuff and get real creative, this is a good opportunity to straighten out muscle imbalances and straighten out our big compound lifts. And so the compound lifts, are things like squat, deadlift, bench press. A lot of times when we go to the gym day after day, we start to get little tweaks here and there. We start to get imbalanced on, the right or left side of our body. For instance, my right leg is weaker than my left leg. I know that, and I have to be real conscious of that. So I'm going to show you some exercises that are going to help with that too, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, we're going to start out with using this backpack, okay? And I want to show you a way that you can help straighten out your squat, okay? Now, I was actually going to make a video a couple weeks ago about straightening out your squat, but I did it at a busy time at the gym and you couldn't really hear what I was saying. So this is a good opportunity to reintroduce that. So typically when I see people squat, most people are quad dominant, meaning their quads are overactive and overused. That's why people start to get knee pain, knee aches, things like that. That's why they end up quitting squatting altogether. It's because they just simply don't know how to balance out the leg muscles to keep their knees healthy. And so let me show you what I see with a lot of people commonly when they're doing squats. We'll take this off real quick. What I see is I see the knees going over the toes a lot, something kind of like this. And of course with that, there's a lot of strain on the knee joint, okay? I see a lot of forward lean like that. If you have a barbell on your back, imagine how much stress that's putting on your lower back, taking away from the hamstrings, glutes, and putting it on the quads and the lower back. A lot of unhealthy stuff there. So what we can do to help straighten this out, get a backpack, so we're loading up the back. You don't have to have a backpack, okay? But if you do, we can add a little more weight, especially for people who are a little stronger and want to add more tension. You can find the corner of something, or you can use a step stool or a chair or something just to hold on to and stabilize yourself, okay? I do this with a lot of my clients to straighten out their squats before they go to the barbell lift. I want to make sure that they can do it properly first. So, simply holding on to this, and then we're doing our squat, and we're kind of leaning back into the hips a little more and getting back up. And as you can see, my knees aren't going way far over my toes. I'm staying back and sinking back into my hips more. It's going to look like this. Just like that. If that's too easy and you don't have a backpack, then you can make it more challenging simply by slowing it down, okay? So you concentrate on taking 4 seconds to go all the way down. Just like that. Guys, now I'm going to show you another exercise that's going to strengthen your quads and strengthen your squat overall. This is a very challenging exercise. So for those of you who think that all body weight exercises are super simple and you're not going to get strength or hypertrophy gains out of them, this is going to be a good test of that. You have to find a railing or something in your house to kind of sling this towel around. I'm going to go outside because I have railing outside just to show you guys. Obviously, you guys don't have to go outside if you have a better tool that you can use indoors. But let me show you this exercise real quick. It's called the pistol squat. Okay, so we're going to take our towel and sling it around the railing to give us something to hold on to and stabilize us, okay? Got one foot planted, one foot's going out, okay? One-legged squats. These are called pistol squats or one-legged squats. Simply going down right here, back up. Okay guys, so those are really challenging, okay? So you're going to be able to get strength gains and hypertrophy gains just from doing something like that. Plus, since you're doing single leg, you're going to be able to straighten out any muscle imbalances you might have. Go really slow and controlled on them to make sure you're taking care of your knee, not hurting any knee joints or anything like that. Really activate those glutes when you're doing it too, but you will feel a lot of pressure on the quads there, okay? Okay, so we're going to keep focusing on the quads, okay? Next, we're going to do the Bulgarian split squat, okay? And we're wanting to add resistance or add dumbbells if you feel like you can handle it. So, like I said, this is still a quad focused exercise. It's very similar to doing lunges. Let me point it out to you real quick. We're going to take this resistance band, put it on the ground like this, step on it, make sure we're a good distance away from whatever we're using to stabilize. We're doing squats like this. I need more tension, so I'm going to grab a little lower. Right in here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Now we can do the same exercise just holding dumbbells. But I want to add that resistance band was really good when I choked up on it and got real low. Felt a lot of resistance on my muscles and a lot of tension on it too. Here's how we do it with dumbbells. We just let them hang at the side and do the same thing. Okay, so we hit the quads. I gave you a couple exercises for those. Now we're going to focus on the hamstrings. Remember what I was telling you before. If you want to straighten your squat, you want to keep healthy knees, we want to strengthen those hamstrings because those protect the knee. The opposing muscle is going to protect the opposing joint, okay? A lot of times. So, let me show you what I like to do to not only strengthen the hamstrings, but also stretch them out. When people do squats, a lot of times they have too tight of hamstrings, and that's why they get quad dominant or overactive on the quads. Because they need to be able to activate these, and they need to be stretched and flexible and have some plasticity to them in order to work properly. Let me show you a good exercise for that. Okay, so again, we can use resistance bands for this one, or we can use dumbbells. I'll show you how to do both. For resistance band, kind of similar to the Bulgarian split squats, we're stepping on the band like that. The more you choke up on it, the lower you get, the more resistance there's going to be. I want to get right here. So, this is really hard to balance as well, but it's a really good exercise. We're kicking that left leg back and balancing on this leg, going low, coming back up. I'm going to choke up a little bit. I need more resistance. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah. I feel a stretch right there. I'm really stretching that hamstring, and then I'm contracting it there to build strength. It's as much of a stretch as it is a strength builder. Sweep that leg back. Ooh. And pull up like that. Stretch, stretch, contract, stretch, stretch, balance, contract. This is how we do it with dumbbells. Stretch, stretch, contract. Balance, stretch, contract. Here's the side angle. Okay, so here's another exercise we're going to use the towel for. Now this works best on hardwood or tile or linoleum or something like that. If you have to do it on the carpet, I'll bet you can make it work, but it's just going to be a little more challenging. Also, if you have a stability ball, one of these, you can use it for this exercise too, which I'll show you about in a second. What we're doing, we're going to get this towel on the ground. On both feet placed on it. Laying back. Hips are in the air. I'm stretching out while keeping my hips up. Hips are not touching, butt's not touching the ground. And then pulling right here. Ooh. Those nail the hamstrings. It's killing my hamstrings right now. Oh yeah, that's going to be hard if you got carpet. Might not even need a towel. Okay. Here's how you do it with the stability ball. Make it a little more unbalanced. Feet are up. Hips are up. Rolling towards me. Oh yeah. Again, just a really good squeeze on the hamstrings. Good stretch on the way out too. Balance it. Squeeze. I'm digging my heels in and pulling my heels directly toward the butt. Okay. If you have a partner that's working out with you, I have one more exercise to add. Or you might be able to do it with a dumbbell. I'll see if we can make that work. but this is assisted leg curls, okay? This is really challenging, really going to build up those hamstrings. Check this out. So as you can see, this is a lot like the leg curl machine at the gym. You're laying down flat and you're pulling with your hamstrings right here. So I'm going to put my hands right here. And she's going to just pull with their hamstrings and do a curl with their legs. And I'm pushing back on it. Just barely allowing her to move, depending on how tough I want to make it. One more. These are going to be harder than the machine at the gym because you got someone placing more resistance on it as you get tired. Great exercise to strengthen the hamstrings. Okay, kill it. Alright, we're going to finish off this workout with doing lunges or jump lunges. If your joints are kind of sensitive and you're not comfortable doing jump lunges, which I'll show you here in a second, then just do regular lunges. Regular lunges look like this. Just lunging, putting pressure on the heel here, pushing up with the glute and hamstring. We got the 90-90 rule. 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle here. Push up. Lunges. If you're more comfortable and you can do some higher impact and explosive type of movements, we're doing this. Those will burn you out quick. So those lunges are great finishers to the workout, and especially those jump lunges. If you feel like you didn't get enough out of the workout, if you do those jump lunges for 30 seconds for 3 or 4 sets with little rest, you're going to smoke those bad boys out. The jump lunges are okay to do, and they're actually going to help with strength because they're going to help you be more explosive and help those fast twitch muscle fibers, okay? When you're trying to lift heavy, you want to be explosive from the bottom part of your lift, especially if you're doing squats. You got to be able to come out of that hole explosively. So jump lunges are going to train those fast twitch muscle fibers to be prepared and be explosive. So those are still great workouts to do. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope this benefits some of you. I know it's tough and it's really easy to make excuses for why we can't work out because the gym is shut down. But to be honest, there's really no excuse because you can figure out something if you're resourceful and you're motivated. And sometimes you just got to kick your butt in gear and do it. I'm going to be coming out with new videos. I'm going to try some new stuff every week and see if I can't produce some good content every week for you guys, specifically for strength building and hypertrophy gain. So we're looking at strength and size. That's my specialty, that's my niche, and that's what I want to show to you guys. So we'll keep coming out with new stuff to do at home, and I hope it helps out. If it's too easy or if it's too challenging, if you guys got questions, you need to comment or personal message me, okay? I need some feedback so I know how effective these workouts are, so I can produce good content for you guys. A lot of our trainers are doing in-home training still, so if you guys need help or you got questions or anything like that, shoot us a message or contact a trainer and we'll figure something out. We'll help you guys out because we don't want you guys to quit. So, again, my name is Nate Wilson. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you again soon.